Witam serdecznie, lecimy z pierwszym odcinkiem. Wybaczcie, muszę potem muzykę przyciszyć ten, bo na razie póki co obejrzymy filmik, włączymy napisy, wszystko jest...
Extra, extra, health benefits of smoking. Extra, extra, read all about... Hey, watch it, mister. Read all about it. Bill Williamson's gang terrorizes New Austin. Extra, extra.
Poujeżdżamy trochę koni. Iha! Rockstar Game Presents Pierdu Pierd. Ave Marios.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But, Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns. Yes.
Johns.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Przepraszam.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father.
Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Dobra. To idziemy do salonu. Ale graficznie ładnie to wygląda. Ajajaj.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Much obliged. Get wet and goodbye, Dan.
I'm gonna tear up that rail track southwest. You get me Scout. You keep playing. I thought you was in a hurry to get to the fort. You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Ulster. Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention.
Yeah.
Oh, no. The more fine weather we have. So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an old three to back to. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company.
Mały śmierdziel.
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Steve's grand. Dang, those girls ain't
Witam
even
dwie
fit for a
osoby.
drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Lecimy, Armando.
Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of
Boże,
my
jakie
business.
zawiłe ścieżki, zakręty.
Yeah, yeah.
Ja!
You ain't very talkative, are you?
No,
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Whoa there. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill. Whoa! Listen, mister. This
Proszę pana.
here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Yeah. Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
ten rządowy chłopak.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine.
Co pan
You got
sobie
the
myślał,
bullets out a
co?
couple days ago.
Proszę pana? No co pan sobie
It
myślał?
cost us $15.
Co?
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have.
Musisz się no być kochany bardziej. Nie taki żółżewaty i gryzący.
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Well, hello.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland. Staying on for that ruckus, dude?
Hop on up. He won't bite. Giddy up! Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like.
Come on!
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
I don't have time to be waiting around.
How do you do, sir?
Come on!
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Try to keep up, will you? And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Easy now. Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest.
Udaj się do domu Bonki.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just
Sure.
who's trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around. Right. Follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all. Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pot. Another one for the pot? Take that, you little thief. Better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see. Thank you, Mr. Marston. Looks like we'll be having rabbit stew tomorrow. Let's mount up and patrol the rest of the property. Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Let's go.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure. Come on.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock. Nice shot.
Hey.
Whoa there.
Come.
Yeah. Come on, they're headed for the chicken coop.
Gotcha.
That coyote won't be back. Good shooting, Mr. Marston.
Let's go.
chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
And pressure for you.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
No dobra, zemnijmy się. Billy Madison. Wyspał się pan, panie Marson?
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well,
Nie
why
chciałaby
not,
pani
if you don't
wiedzieć.
mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only will I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see. All right, I'll show you how we ride round these parts.
No już zaraz dosiądziemy swojego konia. Poczekaj tylko. Panie Marson. Good shocking you.
Come on.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Here!
No, you don't!
Damn.
No nie no! Kurka wodna!
Come on.
No jedźże!
Shit. Come on.
On the count of
Ja
3.
je wierzę! Kurka wodna!
2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Come on. Let's go, Miss McFarland. Are you saving the best for last? Would you like me to slow down? Let's go. Neck and neck, Miss McFarland. Try to stay with me now.
Come on, boy!
Let's pick up the pace. Yeah.
This is gonna be close!
You still think you're gonna win this, don't you?
I have got you now!
Let's go.
Kurwa mać, no!
Come on. Come on. Come. Let's go.
Call yourself a dangerous outlaw? I thought you said you could ride!
No kurwa, koń mnie zrzucił! No co za wiebok!
Come on. Yeah.
was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Dobra.
Come on.
Patataj, 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 jaj. Jedziemy, bąbelku. Sorry? No dobra.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! Now, what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
Wow.
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that
Chciałeś
fella
ze mną
from the
rozmawiać?
train company?
Co jest grane, bąbel?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer. You them one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come what? You getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down.
A,
You must
witam
be the
dwie
man from
osoby.
Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir.
Tak.
You.
A pff,
Oh, I done seen enough
a pff.
of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har.
A, bardzo kurwa
Doing here,
śmieszne.
Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy.
W porządku, okej.
You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things
Uparte
matter.
z pana bydle, proszę pana.
The saloon's this way.
To idziemy bydle.
A bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fellow.
Dawno mnie nie było.
Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the range these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Let's go, Marston. I've been after that son of a bitch for months. Damn, he's seen us. Come on, don't lose him. Ooh.
Come on! If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Shola Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from. What are you doing back there, Marston? Come on.
Come on! Whoa there. Come on, easy up now.
He's headed for Pleasant's house. Let's stop so we can get a better look.
Looks like we got company, boys. Damn. Take cover.
work our way up this hill.
Over here, pussyfoot!
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you. There's one behind the crate. Take him down. My God. I'll back you up to hell's back door, Walton. Head for the crate, boy. I'll cover you. Watch out for that bastard behind the rock.
Yeehaw!
I'll put a window in your skull, Walton.
You brought help, did you? Well, I'm gonna kill both of you dumb bastards.
Are you gonna help me here?
Yeehaw!
This piece of land long enough.
Blast you!
Mister, look for milk and candy bars.
Damn it all!
I got you, boy. Make a move for that boulder. No. Watch out for that sneaky bastard behind the outhouse. Damn you. Come on, Marston. I can't take them all.
I got Viking ancestors.
I see one of
Hear
them.
me?
Take cover behind the outhouse. Careful, there may be more of them.
Up here, cocksuckers. I'm gonna make a human
Christ
Highlander
alive.
out of you.
You ain't that tough, Walton.
Just Walton left now. Try to take him alive. Good Lord above. Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon. Behind the crate, Marston. Smoking them.
You got something in the seat of your britches.
Now move up
mister.
to that crate. I'll cover you. That fool behind the rock is yours, Marston.
You ain't.
Now.
Now get to that rock. I'll shoot you some space. Hellfire!
What kind of junk criminals are you?
Look out! There's one behind the outhouse.
This is probably gonna hurt.
Good. Now move up to the outhouse, Marston.
Come on, over here.
Over there.
Your clothes are gonna be all
You're about to go
right
meet your
in a
maker, and I
minute.
doubt he's too happy with you.
Walton's inside the house. Take him alive if you can. Take cover behind that wagon to your right.
No dobra, jeszcze raz.
Marston, take that bastard behind the crate. Get to that crate. I got you covered. Take that feller behind the rock, boy.
Run away, pal!
Jesus wept. Move up to that rock. I'll keep you covered. That's Walton inside the house. Let's see if we can take him alive. He's bolting. Try to take him alive. I want that bastard in front of a judge. You ain't got me yet, old man. Come on, shoot that bastard. Give it up, Walton.
Ty no, kurka wodna. Jak go złapać? Sytuacja policyjna u Armadillo.
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you. There's one behind the crate. Take him down. Head for the crate, boy. I'll cover you. Watch out for that bastard behind the rock.
Come on now! Stop that!
You brought help, did you? Well, I'm gonna kill both of you dumb bastards.
I'll put a window in your skull, Walton.
I got you, boy. Make a move for that boulder.
I think you cracked up this piece of land, my God.
Do you all want to die?
There's another one behind the outhouse, boy. Now get behind that outhouse. Ain't sure we seen the last of them.
You boys just ain't that tough.
Oh, my good God.
Up here, cocksuckers.
That's Walton left now. Try to take him alive. There's Walton. He's making a run for it. Take him alive if you can. It has been a pleasure, Marshal. Come on, boy. Get away. You're all out of line, boy.
Normally.
Kurde no!
Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon. Behind the crate, Marston. Smoke him up.
Mama!
You're up. Now move up to that crate. I'll cover you. That bull behind the rock is yours, Marston. Now get to that rock. I'll shoot you some space. inside the house. Take him alive if you can. Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the rope for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yeah. Good Lord above.
Phew! Dobra. Teraz idziemy do kobitki, nie? Troszkę tam, troszkę tu. John Marston. Pipka, cipka, bomba.
Come on. Come on. Let's go. Don't think you'll be needing this. Yeah.
Jedziemy na koniku, hajajaju, hajajaju.
Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Come on.
Come on. Iha.
Come.
Iha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. kurwa, przecież on ma... Cipek, ja cię zabiję. Ja cię zabiję! Hatataj, pojedziemy w dal, sobie robię rolę.
Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the reins, Mr. Marston.
No już zaraz wsiądę, pani Marson.
If you don't mind, I'd really like to get moving. Let's just go. I don't want to keep Paul waiting.
O, dobra.
Better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I always enjoy a trip to Armadillo.
Sure is a pleasant journey.
It used to be such a nice town. Before that gang started helling around the place, causing all that trouble, shaking down the local merchants, kidnapping, and worse.
That's what I heard.
It's a terrible shame, if you ask me, and there's not a man with the gravel in his gizzard to stand up to them.
What about the marshal?
Well, he's doing what he can with what he's been given, I suppose.
Oj, sorry!
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
You know that fool with the gimpy leg? I heard he used to be a duke in England. Real.
A jak nie pójdę do gabinetu z lekarskiego, to coś się stanie?
Not feeling ill, I hope. Need some laudanum?
Howdy, friend.
Finally come to get that bullet out your leg.
Thanks a lot.
Be well. Come by any time.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Co tak mnie zostawiła, po prostu w pizdu se pojechała?
They took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took it.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you. Let's go. Yeah. Easy. Go. Let's go.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Anybody here? Hello?
These things. Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram. From some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior?
Ale ja chcę mieć stacjonarkę. Jezus, tak ciężko to powiem.
Keep up, boy. We don't want to miss the Ballard twins. Stay with us, Marston. You never know. The Ballard twins might have set up an ambush. I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy? We need to stick together, boy. Them rustlers might be waiting for us. Are you sure we're the Ballard twins, Eli?
Sure as shooting. I'd know those boys any place.
Are these the same rustlers who've been causing the McFarlands so much trouble?
Nearly there.
Come on. Come.
All right, leave the horses here and follow me. Let's go. Stay alert, boys. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered. And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Rustler, find you coming. I see you, boy. Come on, let's get these sons of bitches.
More like that, Marston, hit.
You boys take the left fork. I'm going this way. Marston, you can tag along with me or join the deputy.
For Christ's sake. Let's go, Marston. Get a move on.
We're done for.
Me and you again, Marston. Let's hope this goes as well as last time. Hellfire! I'm gonna rip you. Look out! There's two behind that rock.
My God.
Come on, you coward! Put down your guns and surrender! This way! Think you can beat them? Come on, let's keep moving. Damn you! There's our boys on the other side.
This is gonna be your last one.
There's more of them!
This is getting intense!
Good shooting, boy! I see one of them. Get to that camp. Blast them, boys! Nice and steady now. Don't leave yourself open. Surrender, or I'll kill you all! Nice shot! There's one more for the vulture. You ready to die? There's the other man. No more. That's all the sons of bitches. I'll head up the ridge and scout it out. See if there's any spare ammo in that camp.
Forgive me, friend.
let's push it. Watch out. Looks like there's a couple of snipers over there. Eyes up! Snipers! Let's clear out Pike's Basin once and for all! You got one! There's... Stay with me! Come on, let's get to the rest of the boys.
Run away, pal!
Damn fine shooting, boys. Come on, let's regroup. Look, over there. What the heck? This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. All right, stealthy as you can, boys. Let's get as close to those bastards as we can.
Come on, let him have it. Watch out for the hostages aiming, yeah.
Come on, give them hell!
Goddamn law. This is what you called outnumbered.
Yeah, you better surrender. You hear? Good shooting, boy.
Hell no! Where's your Brandon Iron now?
Are you kidding?
Who do you think you are? You might as well give it up now! Are you kidding me? Marston swats rustlers like flies! Marston, point that at the goddamn rustlers! We've come from Mr. Gulch's cattle!
I think that's all of them. Fine shooting, boys. Now come on, let's untie those hostages.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. Wes Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Come on. Go. Come on. Come. Yeah. Come on. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. You need help? Mister, you alive?
Fuck. God damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough. I'm finished. Done for.
Just sit up straight, will you?
The closest doctor is in Armadillo. Come on, don't stop! I'm begging you! Please, hurry! The pain is excruciating!
Już przepraszam. Panie Marston, sorry. Już jedziemy.
What is your name, friend? John Marston. Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Excuse me?
How many outlaws can a man encounter in one day?
You must have me mistaken with somebody else, friend.
The Ballard twins, Walton's gang. I know who you are.
Word sure travels fast around here.
I'm a man with many connections. Spare my life, I beg of you. I'll reward you well.
I'm trying to save your life, you old fool. But keep annoying me and maybe I'll change my mind.
Dobra, jedziemy, panie Marston.
What the hell happened to you?
Bandits, hoodlums, the scoundrels robbed me blind and left me to die.
I can see that.
They're back. I'm done for. Excellent work, sir. Push on to Armadillo. I knew you'd come.
What?
I knew this wasn't my time. He has a greater purpose for me.
You're delirious and plain dumb, friend.
Fate brought you to my aid. Why else are you helping me?
Look at you. Somebody needed to.
Ej, jak jeździsz, Marstonie?
Perilous times. Perilous times indeed. Give people freedom and they turn into savages soon enough.
For a man who's dying, you sure got a lot to say for yourself.
Word is my sword, sir. Without it, I'm lost. Naked. Abandoned.
Why don't you put that sword back in its sheath? You're not making much sense and no one needs to see you naked.
You're killing me! Get back on the damn road! This can't be happening! I can't talk anymore, I'm afraid. I'm too weak. I'm fading fast! Is that Armadillo? Come on, hurry! Pass me my slippers, please!
Podaj mi kapcie, proszę.
Embrace you.
For Christ's sakes, man, you're gonna be fine. We're nearly there.
Into your arms.
You need more than a doctor, my friend. This is it. You're gonna make it.
Oh, where the devil are we?
Armadillo. We made it safe, you'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
Yeah.
Winston Churchill.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson, to settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
This weather makes a man happy to be alive.
All right, let's head over to the cow pen. It's about time a budding farmer such as yourself learned how to herd cattle.
Let's go.
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
I hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Whoa!
Come on.
Get behind the herd. That's to start them moving in the right direction. Assuming they aren't put off by your smell.
Go!
Nice job, Mr. Marston. That's it. Keep them
Drive them down the road, Mr. Marston.
Go again, Sam.
showing off now. Keep going, Mr. Marston.
All right, let's move this large herd out to the far pasture. Sweep back and forth behind them. Keep them nice and tight. Leave those stragglers to me. You stay focused on the main herd. You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
A daj jeszcze jedną u tej babki zrobimy, potem i zakończymy na tym live'oszka. Takie będzie lepiej. Tak będzie lepioszka.
Ah, since you're here, you want to make yourself useful?
Not particularly.
Listen, son, I know you got a mission. But right now, I need another gun.
Why? What's happening?
We've had this problem for months with this group of bandits who are getting drunk and murdering settlers. Last night, they went to a big place up near Ridgewood.
They burnt the place down, killed the men, burning most of them alive, and raped the women. Women folk then got their throats slit. One of them survived and walked in here this morning.
Anyway, we got a posse gathering up near Ridgewood. Will you ride with us?
All right.
Thank you, John Marston. It's gonna be a bloody job.
Huh. I don't think I know any other kind, sir. Hey, wait up!
Hej, zaczekajcie!
I did. For a man who claims to have found a remedy to all ailments, he was in pretty bad shape.
His tonic has helped a great many people. It's a medical breakthrough from the East, the result of years of research.
If only it could cure him of his diarrhea of the mouth.
I wouldn't be so dismissive of science if I was you. Times is changing fast.
He's no more a scientist than I am a priest. But people can spend their hard-earned money however they please.
He's certainly a character, that West Dickens.
I can't understand a goddamn word he said.
A more flannel-mouthed bunco artist I've never met.
Look at them vultures circling up ahead.
Might just be a dead critter. Marston, take a look. Eli, you too.
Yeah!
Ain't no survivors here, Marshal!
Man, this don't look too good.
Somebody was so busy killing people, they went and dropped their gun. Come on!
Let's stay on this road. Maybe the folks at Ridgewood Farm saw something.
What kind of man does that?
A bunch of weak men. A pack of cowards is the most dangerous kind.
Some men are just born plain evil.
I think it's this land that makes the men, as much as the other way around. Men are born, and then they're formed. At least that's how I see it.
I can see more vultures up ahead.
Well, let's take a look, boys.
Man, more dead bodies. And the fire's still smoking. Those scumbags must still be around.
Come on! Come on, let's ride! They can't have got too far.
Sons of bitches!
Didn't you once run a gang of outlaws?
Przepraszam.
Yeah, but not like that.
Wybacz.
It wasn't our way.
GTA na westernie.
No matter how you dress it up.
Unless it's ordered by a court of law, you mean?
Can't see a soul anywhere. This ain't right. Split up and search the area. John, you check the buildings in the barn.
Nobody's in the shed.
one here. Come on.
There's no good reason for that to be boarded up. Come on, John. Shoot that door open.
Holy sweet mother of mercy.
Please, please don't shoot me. Some bandits came by and took us hostage. They're holed up in the farmhouse. Some of my family is being kept hostage inside.
This has gone far enough. Get into that house and smoke those sons of bitches. There, you bastard.
Ain't you a pretty little thing? I'm gonna enjoy this!
Make a break for the shed when the coast is clear. There'll be a deputy waiting for you.
Oh, thank God.
Damn you!
I don't believe it!
Think you can beat me? I'll show you.
This has gone far enough. Get into that house and smoke those sons of bitches. There's my rooster. Right there.
You're just about dead!
Stinking idiot. Careful, they might put you here. Good old boy with a mean old temper. We need to get into that house right now.
I can't take much more of this! Damn it. You curious to see hell? You better be! That's right!
Jesus wept.
You and me gonna have ourselves some fun!
Hellfire!
There's a deputy waiting for you in the shed out back. Make a run for it when it's clear.
Thank you. I was convinced I was dead.
Well, come on then!
gonna be all right. Head for the shed in the back as soon as it looks clear.
They did unspeakable things to me.
Looks all clear, fellas. Let's check up on the farmers.
Some folk tried escaping to the south, but then some robbers started chasing him down like wild dogs. I thought you were supposed to protect us, Marshal. You folk ain't men. You ain't nothing. You're just some man on a government payroll taking money that the rest of us have to pay for with our lives. What is wrong with this country?
Mount up, men. The man that kills the boss of that bunch gets $50.
It ain't about the money, Marshal. These are people's lives, people's homes.
Mount up, boy. We gotta get after those bandits. Follow me. We can still catch them.
Come on.
Dawaj, lecimy, maleńki. Iha!
Let's just say he's the currency in a complicated
Iha, koniec, iha, ha. Zrobimy tą misję i będzie koniec, nie?
transaction.
What the hell you talking about?
Some people I have the displeasure of knowing want him dead.
Why does that involve you?
We used to run in a gang together. It was once like family.
If this is how you treat your family, I'd hate to see what you do to your enemies.
That was a lifetime ago. And bearing in mind, he's left me for dead the last 2 times I've seen him. I'm about figuring we've moved past the family part.
Your last visit to Fort Mercer didn't go too well, Marston. What were you thinking going up there by yourself?
I wasn't thinking. I was acting in pure anger.
Eyes up!
You just walk away now, John. I didn't kill you before, but I sure as shit will now!
Get yourself down here, Bill. You know you ain't man enough to stop me. You know I don't want to kill you, but I will.
You always did have a high opinion of yourself, John. Dutch always said you were an arrogant son of a bitch. I guess he was about right. Get him, boys! Everybody, take cover! In that shed!
This way!
We'll make our stand here. Stay in cover and watch your head.
Stop doing this!
This way. Kill those rapists, Scott.
Fully loaded!
Surrender, or we'll kill every last one of you. Heads up, more of them coming down the hill. We're gonna burn Fort Mercer to the ground! Hellfire!
I'll kill you! Good grief!
Damn you! There he is.
Next time, you fools should run away.
Hey, look what I got here. There's something that you're still breathing. Come here, boy. Come on, Bessie, give. Oh.
Norman Deek. Nice to see you again, buddy. Thanks for your help, John. Norman here is gonna help us get to Bill. Ain't you, Norman?
Thank you, Mr. Deke. Mighty kind.
Fuck you!
Hog time. Let's get him to jail.
No dobra. Kochani, na tym zakończymy dzisiejszego live'oszka, piposzka. No, trzymajcie się ciepło, do następnego. Wielka piona, cześć!